Welcome to my channel, ChrisTu-ber. When we look back at the story of the Israelites, wandering in the wilderness, waiting for the promise of the land God had given them, two men stood out above all others, Caleb and Joshua. They were more than just names in a story. They were men of unshakable faith who refused to be swayed by fear or the opinions of others. When Moses sent 12 spies to explore the land of Canaan, 10 came back with reports of giants, fortified cities, and overwhelming odds. They saw impossibilities, but Caleb and Joshua saw opportunity. The difference? Where others saw the size of the enemy, Caleb and Joshua saw the size of their God. Caleb's confidence. It wasn't arrogance that fueled Caleb, but a deep-rooted confidence in the God who had already parted the Red Sea and provided for them in the wilderness. Caleb's faith was unwavering. He knew that God's promises were true, and no giant could stand in the way of that promise. Joshua's leadership. Joshua also stood out, not just as a spy, but later as a leader. He and Caleb believed in God's ability to give them victory. And while the people of Israel doubted, murmured, and wanted to return to Egypt, Joshua remained steadfast. But God's message to him was clear. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. Joshua dared to believe that with God on their side, there was no obstacle too great. So what can we learn? Bold faith requires seeing beyond the obstacles. Like Caleb, we must focus not on the size of the challenges before us, but on the greatness of the God we serve. Courage is contagious. Joshua's courage as a leader inspired the next generation to step into the land of promise. Your boldness can inspire others to take steps of faith in their own lives. People are watching how you respond to challenges. Stand firm, even when you're in the minority. Out of 12 spies, only Caleb and Joshua believed in God's promise. Sometimes following God means standing against the crowd, but God rewards those who stand firm. Caleb was 85 years old when he finally inherited the land God promised, and Joshua led the people into a future of victory. If we want to make a lasting impact like Caleb and Joshua, we must be willing to stand up, stand out, and believe beyond what we can see with our natural eyes. Let's not just fight for victory, but fight from a position of victory, just as these men of faith did. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more content. And